today Old Yeller's going to get a facelift. It's got these old rusty mirrors on here, and this one, the glass is okay, but the one on the other side is cracked and busted, and they're all rusty, and this one won't stay where it belongs, that one won't move. You just can't get any adjustments. So, and I really don't like this kind of mirror anyway. It's just my personal thing. I know millions and millions of trucks have them and they work just fine with them, but I don't like them. I prefer the West Coast mirror, which is one of these. Yeah. So I'm going to put a set of these on Old Yeller. So let's do it. Oh no, that looks kind of ridiculous. I've got the top one as long as it'll go, and I got the bottom one as short as it'll go, and it's just not enough. So looks like I'm gonna have to do some customization here and see if I can figure out how to fix this. Well, that's more like what I want. I just got to figure out how to make it happen. So looks like it's time for some custom brackets. I'll have to figure out how to customize this. All right, what I think I'm going to do here is I'm going to shorten this bracket up just as much as I can. And this end's threaded, and this end here just has a hole in it with a bolt going through it here, and a little dimple here to keep it from running out of center, you know, or to keep it resist, so that if it hits something when you're driving by, then it'll pop out. So I think I can duplicate this end much easier than I can thread this in, because this is some unusual threads and I don't have the die for that. So what I'm going to do then is try to save this end, and I'm going to do it by taking this little socket here, taking this little socket right here and sliding it in this pipe here because it fits, and slide it into this. That'll keep this pipe from flattening out along with having the nut on. And then I can just smash it right here just to shorten this piece up as much as I can. And we'll see if we can get that. And then I can cut the other pipe off so it'll go in farther. Maybe we'll get something working here. So let's see what we can do. There we go. It's not as pretty as it is from the factory, but I think it's gonna fly. Well, I think that looks a little better now, doesn't it? Oh, I need to turn the mirror a little bit here. Yeah, just like that. I think that's gonna work. I just got to do that again for the other side after I get this one screwed on. I think that looks pretty good on my truck. Looks straight up and down now instead of all screwed up. Now it's finishing touch here. What you got to do on every mirror. Right there. Now you got a bullseye Yep, and you got a straight up and down mirror and it looks fairly stable. I'm sure I'll have to stabilize it again because it doesn't seem to be that stable of a mirror, although it's not doing too bad.
KeeperOfTheMountain.com